And this ain't financial advice. Holy hot Toledo, Gene Simmons, front man for Cardano, is up 130% on the year. Mr. Gene Simmons, we're going to cover Anthony Pompliano's YouTube channel getting deleted, but right now, Kiss frontman and bassist 300K in Cardano has more than doubled. More than doubled. 1, 2, I want to rock and roll all night. Could have been a rock star, man. Woo! Just never could play the guitar. So look at this. Gene Simmons, frontman for Cardano, we're going to call him. And I love people get hyped about the Gene Simmons thing. They're like, Gene Simmons, woo, Cardano, woo! And it's like, people get all upset about my thumbnails. But Gene Simmons, face painting, doing, crazy stuff on stage, wearing high heels with spikes on it. Cardano frontman. Scotty Wallace, canceled. Bad thumbnail, canceled. Anyway, look, here, the reality of this whole situation is this, is that people need to stop putting people who are into Cardano in a box. I think it's more open-minded if you look at this like a product that does something for people and not people that do something for a product. Look, if I had a really terrible smartphone, but Limp Bizkit used it, would you be dying to get that smartphone? Didn't work out too well for Soulja Boy. Oh! So the point is that Cardano is a product, and it's going to offer value to people. And the people that use that product are going to come from all races, creeds, religions, backgrounds, everything. And if that person is someone you don't like, move on to the next person. Okay? Because if we can capture 10% of the world, that's 900 million people. If we can capture 20% of the world, that's 1.8 billion people. And that's what we're going for here. Now, do you think you're going to get along with 1.8 billion people? I have people from all races, creeds, religions, colors, everything in my Telegram, in my channel. And I can say some of them who are the same race as me, same features as me, are complete jerks. And some of them who have no obvious physical features that relate to me, actually no background, no education, no country, religious status, anything, are actually some of the friendliest, coolest people that I've ever met. I talked to a young man today from Macedonia. Okay, that's what this is about. It's about bringing community together. That's what Cardano is about. It's not about who uses it. Getting mad at somebody talking about Cardano, how they love it, is like getting mad at a man who spends $1 because you don't like the way he's using that dollar. Like, dude, what are you talking about? It's a currency. It's a tool. Don't be a tool. So take a look at that. Front man, Gene Simmons, wants to Cardano all the way and party every night. Look at this. I like Cardano, although it's an idiot name. Just ripping on it. It's not an idiot name. He was a famous mathematician. Get rid of that thing. Just call it ADA. Call it by the trading name. Yeah, guess Gene's making a couple trades. You're making some trades, Gene. You remember like a really good idea and then you realize that it's like a really bad idea? Like, hey, I'm going to make a necklace out of Carolina Reaper peppers. Each pepper has 2.3 million Scoville units. And then I'm going to put it around my head and think there's nothing that's going to happen. And then your face starts to burn, okay? Your eyes start to water. You want to sneeze. You want to cough, but you just keep going because you love your fans. Please stake with Nerd. By the way, folks, if you stake with Nerd and we hit 30 million, we're sitting at around 27 million ADA staked in the Nerd pool. We are going to take 3 of these Carolina Reaper peppers. Google Carolina Reaper Pepper Challenge. You see what I'm talking about. Oh, look at that. 18,999 coming in to the Nerd pool. That's the way I like it. And then we got another fat daddy delegator of the day with 141,247 ADA coming into the Nerd pool. That man wants to see me eat some Reaper peppers. We are doing big things here at the Nerd Node. We are going places. We are also going to be starting Wallace Inc. shorts, so look out for that. Now take a look at this. This is a very interesting thing, and it kind of comes back to what I was talking about with the Gene Simmons thing. YouTube deletes and then restores Bitcoin bull Anthony Pompliano's channel. Please go watch that video that he put up, because I think it's a very well thought out, very well spoken, very well articulated, and the points that he makes are monumental. He said, we were in the middle of a live stream and all of a sudden the channel just went, no recourse, no nothing. Emails that lead nowhere, no customer service, no nothing. And he said, if you have 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers, you have no course of action. The only reason they were able to restore the channel was because Senator Loomis, political figures, were speaking out on their behalf. So someone like me, if I just disappear one day behind the Iron Curtain because I said something to upset someone in the big ivory tower, and they want to turn old Wallace Inc. off, by the way, like and subscribe if you will, while we get it while the getting's good, I will have no recourse of action. And we're living in the cancel culture days, the days of they just turn you off and they never hear from you again. And you get deplatformed because someone didn't like your opinion, or they didn't like your haircut, or they didn't like the way you look, or the way you spoke, or the things that you believed, and they didn't think you were really deserving the right to say the things that you believed in. And he has a finance channel. He's not over there. I've watched many of his videos. I'm not seeing him talk about, wild conspiracy theories or how to build a... I don't even want to say what I'm thinking right now because the YouTube algorithm's always listening in your basement. So that's called self-censorship. You got to do that these days, or they'll find an email from 15 years ago and cancel you for $100 million. Woo, Gruden, Mr. Gruden. So the reason I bring this stuff up is that you never know when a platform's going to come after you, when an angry mob's going to come after you, when they're going to rename Columbus Day to Indigenous Peoples Day. And I got nothing against Indigenous people. I love all people, okay? And I judge people based upon their character and their actions, not upon their skin color, creed, religion, race, sex, identity, gender identity, and so forth. A person's action is their character, period. Okay? If people say what they're thinking, and they think what they say, and they do what they say, that person has true values. My neck is burning so badly right now. Steak with nerd. And those are values that you can time your watch to. Okay? If somebody isn't in line with their own values and they're incongruent, they're going to produce incongruent results. And that's not to say people aren't capable of making mistakes. You, me, we're all people. We all make mistakes. We've all done something that was distasteful or something that hurt somebody else's feelings. Okay? We've all said something mean and we wish we could take it back, and we wish we had done things differently. If that wasn't the case, we wouldn't be people. We would be God, or we would be dirt or something. We wouldn't be people. Okay? People make mistakes. And I just wish that we lived in a world where the punishments fit the crime, and that people saw the good in everyone else and not all the bad things. And let's pull up the thing that this person did 35 years ago and rub it in his face for the rest of his life. Well, that guy also landed on the moon, or that guy, that guy also built the Sears Tower. He's a piece of crap. Cancel him. Like, is that the culture we want to live in? Is that the people we want to become? Is that the new society? The mob rule society? Because I can tell you right now, that's not the society that I want to live in. It's not. I want to live in a society that's truly progressive, and not progressive by the mainstream media standards. I mean progressive by, like, we're always developing. We're always looking for new ideas, new people, new ways to improve the world that we're living in. Not ways that we can tear each other down. Not ways that we can show someone what a bad person the other person is. For what? Our own personal temporary gain? I don't want to live in that world. I want to live in a world where we make progress, not where we're just called progressives. Anyway, folks, that's my 2 cents on the world, Cardano, cryptocurrency, Gene Simmons, Anthony Pompliano, and a couple other things too. Go Steak with Nerd. Go hit the like. Come to our Telegram. Come to our Twitter. And if I don't see you, I will see you on the internet. I'm out.
Hey, come like and subscribe to the channel. And if you need me, I'll be in the nerd pool. Oh, let's stay with nerd. I won't tell.